Hello and welcome to Board Games with Barry. I'm Barry and we are here with the daily Turing Machine. So having a bit of a lazy Sunday, sorting out some board games for sales. One of the guys on the board game trading and chat Facebook's like, can anybody confirm the logic on today's Turing Machine? And so I thought I'd jump on and have a little go. Jumped in the shower. You can't smell me, but it's still fine. Even if you could. So let's start as always by looking through the verifiers and see what we have on there. So blue is either equal to 1 or greater than 1, fine. Yellow is even or odd. Sum of the numbers is even or odd. The sum of blue and yellow is less than, equal to, or greater than 6. There's either a pair or no pairs, and it's either ascending, descending, or no order. So as always with this, the base assumption has to be there's no order. But because this is the only triple verifier along with this one, I'll test these first, and then I'm down to sort of 50-50s. It may be that I don't need to test this one, but I would still need to use it. So with all the verifiers are always used in the solution, but you don't always have to ask the question. So let's start by something that is in no order. 2, 5, 3. So this will tell me whether blue and yellow is greater than 6, whether there is no order, and I'll test whether there is a pair. Seems like the most useful start. So no order, usually no order, so that's fine. Is there a pair? There is no pair. Fine, that also helps. And is this greater? First two numbers greater than 6. They are not greater than 6. So it's either equal to or less than 6. So I can rule that out. Well, yeah, fine. No, I did not find the solution. Doesn't help. I need to test these ones now. So let me send another test over. So I want to know if yellow is even or... So this is less than or equal to 6. Law of assumption would be it'd have to be less than. So let's try 3, 2. Then I want to know whether whether yellow is even or odd, and whether the sum is this even or odd. There's nothing that really gives me much on purple, so I'll go with that. So it'll be 5 and 9. So let's test these. Is it less than 6? Yes, fair enough. Law of averages on that one. Is the sum even or odd? That's correct. So sum is odd. And is yellow even or odd? Yellow is odd. Fine. So if yellow is odd, I can rule out those. I still don't know this, but I know there's no pairs. And I know there's no order. So 5 and 1's already out. So I can rule out 5s for these, because there's no way of getting below 6 if one of these numbers is a 5. Fine. So that means that yellow is 3 or 1. Okay. If yellow was 3, then 1, 3. No, okay, here we go. So start with this. Blue, if blue is equal to 1, this is the verifier we don't know, but I'm going to test assuming both versions. So if blue is equal to 1, yellow would have to be equal to 3 because there's no pairs, and then purple would have to be 3, 4, and I know that the sum is odd, so it would also have to be uneven, so purple would have to be 5. But if that was the case, then that would be ascending. Purple couldn't be 3 because there's no pairs, it couldn't be 1 because there's no pairs, and it couldn't be any 2 or 4 because then the sum wouldn't be odd. And that is the only combination, so we know that blue is... wait. Wait. Or is 1, 1, 1. So if blue was equal to 1, 1, 3, 5 wouldn't work. 1, 1 would be a pair, but this also covers doubles for no triples for no pairs. So blue is equal to 1. This doesn't, the first part doesn't work because it'd be ascending, which is out because of this verifier. The sum being odd doesn't give us any, there couldn't be any other combinations. So if blue was equal to 1, it's 1, 1, 1. So 1, 1, 1 is an option. Don't know why I'm doing that. Right, but let's assume that's not the case. Rarely a triple. Blue is equal to 2. Yellow would also be equal to 3. Purple would be equal to, so 2 to 3, 5 keeps us under the 6. It has to be odd, which means it has to be an even number. Can't be 2, so purple would have to be 4. But then that's also ascending. So blue can't be equal to 2. There's no, let me just double check. So blue is 2. Oh wait, what if yellow was 1? So blue is 2, yellow was 1. That means yellow is still odd. The sum is odd. This is still under 6. There's no pairs, and there's no order. Okay, that's a problem. Means we're going to have to ask a 7th question. If blue is equal to 3, then yellow would have to be equal to 1. Oh, wait a minute, I might not have to ask a 3rd question. Please hold. Then purple would have to be equal to, so 3, 1 is 4. It would have to be an odd number. Purple would be equal to 5. That is no order. There's no pairs. Blue and yellow is less than 6. The sum, the total is odd. Yellow is odd. Fine. If blue is equal to 4, yellow would be equal to 1 or 3. And it can't be 3 because it has to be less than 6. Purple equals 4, 1. That's 5. It can't be a pair. Purple equals 2. So actually, it has to be this one, because if this is greater than 1, there are 3 different answers for the 3 different numbers above it that are fulfill all the other criteria. But the only one, so only knowing that blue is equal to 1 is the only option for getting a single answer. If blue is greater than 1, there are 3 possible answers and no further way to narrow it down. So blue must be equal to 1. So yes. Triple. Not had a triple before. Well, at least not in the dailies that I've done. Correct. Same questions as the computer. I don't think I could have done it in fewer. Could I have done it in fewer? If let's say I knew blue was equal to 1, I would still have to know that this was odd. I'd still have to know that this was odd. I would have just had to get lucky on guessing that was less than 6. So obviously you test either side of 6 to begin with, because it's more likely one or the other. The no order one we typically go with. For that one, yeah, I mean, you just have to be lucky. You could maybe got it in 5, right? If you got this to begin with, you could have maybe done it in 5. Don't think it's doable in 4, but that is the game. So overall, yes, logic does make sense. You didn't have to ask this question because one of the answers gave you multiple correct solutions based on all the other verifiers. So this was the only potential outcome. Everything else was sort of ascending order, which was ruled out by verifier F. So hopefully that makes sense. And until next time, this is Board Games with Barry signing off.